Good morning, my loves. Happy Wednesday. We are a week away from Christmas Eve. A lot to be done. People are out there in a panic in the streets. Take a breath. You'll get it done. Don't worry about it. Things don't have to be perfect. Another beautiful day at the lake. The sun is just coming up. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of a glare, but you can see the sun starting to come up. Another beautiful day. It's in the 70s. Yesterday's video got mixed reviews. Some people thought it was just blasphemous that I was discussing this. It's a topic to be discussed. I think it's interesting. I don't mean any disrespect, of course. But yesterday's topic was, what if you were Mary and or Joseph and you were the parents raising Jesus? Yeah. I mean, raising kids is hard, no matter. Kids are kids, little boys are little boys. I am sure he was not the ideal child. I'm sure he had his moments with his siblings and with neighbor kids and all that. If you haven't seen the video, watch it. Let me know what you think. So today, we're going to take it back a little further, okay? We're going to talk about Mary and Joseph. Mary, as we know, 9 months pregnant. You know, God bless her. That's rough. They were escaping to go to Egypt because their country was war-torn. It was violent. It was threatening. Herod had ordered that all firstborn sons would be killed. She's carrying a boy. She's in a panic. We got to get out of here. Okay. Well, they couldn't go to a car rental, obviously. They couldn't get a wagon for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't have the money. I don't know. Joseph did get his hands on a donkey. Better than nothing, because if you've ever had a child, when you're pregnant, 9 months pregnant, you do not, going to the bathroom, going to the kitchen can be a feat. You do not want to walk to another country. She may be having Braxton Hicks contractions. She may be having contractions. She's miserable. It's cold. And you want me to walk to another country? So he gets her the donkey. Can you imagine being on a donkey, 9 months pregnant, having contractions? Not fun, but they knew they had to do something. They were, against all odds, they had to get the hell out of there. They did the best they could. They finally made it. Finally, it's cold, it's nasty, it's dark. She's miserable. I'm sure the conversation along the way wasn't the happiest. He helps her off the donkey, very carefully, I'm sure. I'll go in, I'll get us a room. You rest. He goes in, and the innkeeper says, "We've no room at the inn." Why? Why wasn't there room at the inn? Was it because they were refugees? Was it because they were Jewish? Is it because of the country they came from? Is it because she was pregnant? Is it because of their dialect, their accent? They didn't speak the appropriate language? The color of their skin? Why? Why? Now, I don't know if the innkeeper had room or didn't. Maybe there was a convention in town and they were full up. Or if the innkeeper was just being an ass and said, "We have no room. There's the barn. There's a manger." Now, you could see that one of two ways. He could have said, "We have no inn." And Joseph said, "Hey, look, my wife's pregnant, ready to deliver. We got to do something." And he said, "Best I can do is the barn. I'm sorry." Or was it, "We don't have room here for you. You want a place to sleep for your pregnant wife? There's a barn. Find a stall with the animals." How did the innkeeper mean that? You can take it many different ways. Regardless, they get her into the shelter. It's warmer than being outside in the wind and the cold. Have you ever been in a manger? It's a stall in a barn, essentially. There's dirt, there's hay, there's everything that animals do all around you. It's noisy, it's stinky. Push was coming to shove, literally. She's in labor. It's better than nothing. He gets her as comfortable as he could. And again, I'm sure the conversation isn't really pleasant. And she gives birth, surrounded by animals. Now, the cool thing is, animals have a sixth sense. They can be very nurturing. When people are in pain, if you have a dog or a cat, a goat, a llama, a gopher, I don't care, but they know that you're hurt, you're upset, you're crying, you're in pain. They will come to you. They will nuzzle up against you to try to comfort you. So I'm sure she had some encouragement. I'm sure the animals were very interested in what was going on. Okay. She had a healthy birth. Thank God, literally. Okay. But just look at the dynamics of that situation. Now, so I'm going to, piss some people off, and that's okay. I do it well. How different is that as what's happening today? People are escaping their country due to violence, war, human trafficking, death threats, religious persecution, political persecution. And they just want to get somewhere safe. And we have thousands, millions that are pregnant, that are women ready to give birth in labor. Just let me get out of this country. Just let me have my baby someplace safe. What kind of innkeeper are you going to be? It's up to you. Are you going to be an innkeeper that says, I'll find a room. Come on, I'll find a closet. I'll find something. We'll make a pallet. We'll keep you safe. Are you going to be an innkeeper that says, we've no room here. Go to the barn. I'm full up, but let's find her a place that's safe and warm. This is the best I can do. What kind of innkeeper are you going to be? What is the spirit of your heart in this situation? It's an interesting parallel of what's going on today in the world and what Mary and Joseph were going through. Having had a child, yeah, I wasn't the happiest of camper in labor. I did relatively well. I didn't swear. I thought it, but I didn't say it. But I cannot imagine being on the ground in the dirt with straw and animal poop all around, animals standing over you. I cannot imagine that. She did it, and she did it well. And I'm sure Joseph was a decent birth coach, all things considered. He may have been in a total panic. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if he knew the whole breathing. He may have been hyperventilating over in the corner. He may have fainted. I don't know. But they did it. They made it. Should we have ill feelings toward the innkeeper? He said they were full. No room at the inn. Was there? Wasn't there? They did find shelter. He did provide shelter. Okay, that's something. That's better than nothing. Maybe he had somebody bring them blankets and water and some bread. Who knows? Let's hope. Let us give this a positive spin and say the innkeeper said, hey, I am full up. I have absolutely no room. The best I can do, I'm sorry. We have some room in the barn. We have a stall. You'll have to share it with 2 sheep and a goat, but I'll have one of the girls bring out some blankets and some water, and we can give it a positive spin. What we do know is, in my belief, in Brenda land, everything works out the way God intended. I mean, if God had wanted there to be room at the inn and them to be welcomed in with open arms, it would have happened. It worked out the way it did for a reason. Maybe it's so there would be a parallel in the future as history repeats itself. As refugees come to other countries for asylum, to be safe and protected, to start a new life, to keep their kids safe. And how are those innkeepers? How are the gatekeepers? We don't want you here. We don't want your kind here. I don't care if you're having a baby or not. Go die in the woods. Go die in the desert. Or, come on, let's get you someplace safe. I can't do much, but I'll do all I can. In your heart, what kind of innkeeper are you? Are you going to welcome somebody in and say, hey, I don't have much, but what I have, I'll share. I don't have room, but I will get you safe. I will do all I can to help you. Are you going to be, we don't want your kind around here, get out. I don't care what happens to you, not my problem. Not my monkey, not my circus, get out. Some interesting parallels, aren't there? Something to think about, a little food for thought. What kind of innkeeper are you?